They'll motion him out of the backfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
After the sack, another pass on second down. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Dukes out a one stop. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Richardson now on 1st and 10. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 now. Catch made by Mitchell. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
On first down, it's Richardson. Hits his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 25 on second down. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. They'll throw again, Richardson. His first throw is an interception. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. So march it forward after. Penalty. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Taylor will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Running with Taylor. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 4 yards on the play, Brock, and now we've got ourselves a 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. This from just 23 yards away. Aubrey puts it through. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Sanders all set to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And he'll get this up to the 29-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They send a tight end in motion. Here's 2nd and 5. Finds a seam down the middle. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll run here on 1st down. They get 13 on the pickup. And now they have a 1st and goal.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
60 by 6. 60 by 6. Right there, go.
Back to the well again. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Eagles, 18, right here.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pittman's got it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Rolling left, buying some time. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
19, Tiger, 19.
Richardson back to throw. Caught by the open man. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Working quickly here. And he gets in, touchdown. The Colts take a second quarter lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing. Taken in by Noah Fant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Go! Viking 18. Check smash, check smash. Warrior 70. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body, and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's caught, Warren. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
He breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Oye Mafe bringing that play to a halt. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Richardson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Taylor can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. One down left before a big decision to make. You continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
So now, here's 3rd and goal. And he will get into the end zone for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the 37. He fires one deep down the middle. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to the air here. He's on the move. Oh, the football's loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Hey, a normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from him literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
First down throw here from Richardson. Warren's got it, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Aubrey puts it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10 now. State pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. And the Colts sending 6 DBs out there. Dive package, 3rd down coming. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He has it at the 22. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Colts will take over. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against the defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Another try following the sack. This finds Mitchell complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Forced out to his right. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. 70 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Seahawks with 6 DBs out there. 3rd down coming up. And he's brought down after a short gain. Just 1 yard there. Now a tough call to make on 4th and short inside of field goal range.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
Trying again following the sack. That one's cut along the left sideline. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
60 average. Go!
From the 43. It is cut left side. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Let's go now. Warriors 70. Set go.
Back to throw now. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he gets this up to the 20 before being stopped. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing now, Richardson. Short pass caught by his tight end. He'll have the first down and even more. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2. First down, ball at the 36. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he's brought down at the 44. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide, or when they use him as a runner, if someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
Broke through the tackle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Taylor again. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
They'll come up 1st and 10. They go again with Taylor. Finds a big lane. And he has it all the way down to the 8. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. But they'll take that every single time.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Motion man sent left. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Driven backwards to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has it down close. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts push the lead to 20. Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. They connect on the deep shot. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing this back in the end zone. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks drop the lead back to 13. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Richardson on 4th down. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks have some new life in the 4th. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Come 19, come 19. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completed to his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. He found some space. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Looking for a throw here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll try and punch it in. Is it touchdown, Seattle? The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Myers to add the PAT. Extra points sent in through the rain. And the Seahawks get it back to within 6. Still some time left. Most of the 2 minutes remaining. They need to get this onside kick back. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Connects with his back, Khalil Herbert. And they bring him down around the 34. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead with Taylor. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They give to Taylor, right side. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards on the run, and they're left with 3rd and 11.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They're going Taylor. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Clock working against them here as they hurry to that line. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to...